Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Amoe Show. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope y'all doing okay tonight, man. I'm really excited about this show, man. I've been freaking doing the show for a long time. It's 156th episode. Yay! And I want to go ahead and introduce my co-host. I'm going to say, here's my co-host, Michelle. What up, Michelle?
Hello.
Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
You doing all right tonight?
Yeah, I'm good, except my kids are driving me nuts, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I heard you was like, I can't deal tonight. I can't deal.
No, I cannot. I cannot.
But yeah, we here. We're in the house, and so tonight we're gonna be talking about a topic that I asked a lot of people on my Facebook page for help with the topic, and I got a lot of weird topics and stuff, a lot of funny topics, but someone came up with a good topic. Shouts out to Erica for this topic right now. We was talking about the topic for the night. What we're going to be talking about is taking relationship advice from single-minded people or single people. Is it prudent? Is it safe? Is it a good idea? Should you do it? Should you not do it? It's up to you. Like, what do you guys think out there? Like, you think that's a good idea, a bad idea, what? The Facebook chat is open. Facebook chat is open, and we're going to be on YouTube after the show. You can check out the show on YouTube. So that's what's up. That's what's happening. But okay, here's my thing about taking advice from single people. This is what I say. Taking advice from single people. If you're in a relationship, man, I don't know. I like some people you could probably take advice from, but some people are, like I said, they're single-minded. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know, some people have a good mind when it comes to relationships and problems and stuff like that, but some people are not relationship material. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Michelle?
I understand.
Yeah.
Coming from me, I'm single, so yeah.
But see, yeah, you're single, but you know what I'm saying? You have a good mind. You know what I'm saying? You're not the type of person that. See how I noticed that, you know, single people. If you have single people for advice, you're gonna get single people advice. You're not gonna get, you know what I'm talking about? Like, this is what you should do in a relationship type of advice. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, I'm not like that. I give relationship advice too, because I mean I've been in relationships, but I'm just, you know, single.
So you just in between relationships right now.
I'm with myself for right now.
In between.
Yep. In between relationships, that's it. I'm just, it's been a while.
Kind of like when people be like, you working now? Well, I'm in between jobs right now, but you know, I'm working on it.
In between jobs.
I'm in between jobs. So I'm in between jobs. Yeah. I'm kind of like in the middle of, you know, not having a job. Kind of not working. So it kind of varies.
I'm kind of not working.
I'm kind of trying to, but not really. But yeah, it's kind of like that. But here's the thing: being in a relationship, man, it takes a lot of give and take. A lot of give and take in a relationship, I think. And you have to do things that you, as a single person, you don't do. You know what I'm talking about? You have to compromise. You have to talk things out. You have to be able to comfort someone. You have to be able to show them love, show them appreciation, whatever. You know, you gotta be able to do those things. But when
it goes with the saying.
Yeah, but
it goes with the saying, treat others the way you want to be treated. So
yeah, I mean, just treat somebody the way you want to be treated. But see, when you're single, you don't have to compromise with anybody or do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I think some single people have that mentality, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm single. I ain't gotta do that. So, you know, when people in a relationship try to get advice from single-minded people, people like, they say, I don't see why you're dealing with all of that. Why don't you just break up with them? Why don't you just go do what you want to do? That's like horrible advice. Like, just give horrible advice. Like, people who are not trying to help you seriously. They're like,
yeah.
Especially if you getting advice from a bitter single person. Like somebody who's never really been in a real serious relationship or took any relationship serious, or who's been hurt in a relationship and is now single, and they feel like the whole world of like dating is against them, you know, and they just gonna give you bad advice anyway, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Well, I mean, that's a good point. Like, me, I don't know, just speaking from my perspective, I like talk to people about, you know, relationships, and I talk to them about, you know, like if they want to be single, or if they, you know, like don't really want to be in the relationship, then I just like, okay, well, then you need to figure that out with that person.
Right.
Like, you have to talk to that person that you're in a relationship with. You can't just sit around and, you know, not talk to each other. Right. And not think about each other's feelings. That's not cool.
Well, that's true. I mean, like, that's like in any relationship. Like, you can't just not talk to the person or whatever. That doesn't solve anything. That doesn't solve anything. Being in a relationship, like I said, it's a 50-50 thing. And getting like relationship from somebody who's single-minded, who doesn't really know what 50-50 means and not used to sharing with someone, or they don't want to share with somebody, or don't want to, you know what I'm saying, getting that type of advice, it can be poison for a relationship, you know? It can be really poisonous to a relationship. You gotta.
It's better to surround yourself with people that are in relationships when you are in a relationship.
That's true. I'm gonna tell you, me and my wife, we love to go out with like other couples and stuff like that. Like we like have couple dinners, and we go out and hang out with couples and stuff like that. And and it's pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fun. But it is
like date nights.
Yeah, like date nights and stuff. That's pretty cool. Or going on a date night with your wife or significant other or whatever. That it's pretty cool. You know what I'm talking about? But some people, like I said, single people are not all single people. I'm not gonna put them on all single people. But some single people don't understand that concept. You know what I'm saying? Of actually sharing themselves with people. You know?
I mean, when you're by yourself for the longest, you just have the mentality of being by yourself and doing for yourself.
Right.
You know? Like right now, being by myself, I have a mentality of doing everything by myself, you know, so if somebody was like, hey, I want to do this for you, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Like, I've been doing it by myself, but okay.
You know, it's like, okay, I guess. But, you know, like, I can understand how the single mentality would mess up somebody's relationship if they were, talking to them about advice.
Right. I think that will actually mess up somebody's, just relationship in general. If you try to be in a relationship, man, you just can't be selfish. That's one thing. That's the main thing in a relationship, man. You cannot be selfish. You cannot be selfish. You gotta be able to share feelings. You gotta share food. You gotta share a bed. You gotta share everything. Yeah, food. Like, yeah, you
I think that's a complication.
Yeah, it's a
don't touch it up.
Yeah, see, both of them like, man, you got my plate, like, come back with a nub, something like that. But you in a relationship, man, you gotta share all types of stuff. Like me and Brent, we share a lot of things. Like, we share food and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she's not gonna eat all her food, or if I'm not gonna eat all my food, I'm like, yes, go ahead. Just take it. But it's something that's just, you gotta keep a clear mind when you're in a relationship. Shouts out to Desiree. Thank you for listening in tonight. Thank you for participating. And that's good. I'm glad Desiree is listening, since she is a married person. And maybe she can get some advice on the subject tonight. If she doesn't know, if you're just checking in to the Amoe Show, the topic for tonight, we were talking about taking relationship advice from single-minded people, and should it be done? Is it okay? Who to get advice from? Who not to get advice from? What do you think? So the live chat is open, Facebook Messenger is open. You guys, you can listen to us on YouTube, like I said. Okay. So, like I was saying, being in a relationship with somebody, it's more give and take. It's not a thing where you have to actually, you know what I'm saying? You can compromise with somebody. You can get what you want, and they can get what they want. But I think that's the whole thing about the single mentality. The single mentality is me, I, mine. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the mentality you have to have when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship with somebody, it's we, it's us, it's ours. It's, you know what I'm talking about? There's no, this is mine and this is yours. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of that kind of mentality is dangerous. I do think that's very dangerous. And like I said, live chat is open. Facebook Messenger is open. Me and Michelle are live, Amoe Show. And like I said, if y'all have any comments, or y'all have anything y'all want to say, or anything you want to add to the conversation, hit us up. Live chat is open. Facebook Messenger is open. Let me know what you guys think about the situation, about the subject tonight. What else? Okay, here's my thing about another thing about relationships too. Another thing about being single. Now, I remember when I was single, how I used to go out. I used to stay out all times of the night, party sometimes, just all out and about, just doing my own thing, not worrying about nobody's feelings. And when you're a young bachelor or something like that, when you're a young dude, sometimes you got a lot of different people that you're dating or whatever, but you still on that single tip. You still on that single mentality. You know what I'm saying? You still on the single mentality, but you just have to. Now it's changed. I think growing up too changes a lot of things. And some people mature when it comes to certain things. Some people don't. even if you're single or in a relationship, some people mature when it comes to certain things. Like, you know how, Michelle, how me and you, we used to hang out all the time, stuff like that, right? Like hanging out all the time. What you doing, eat?
No, I'm not.
You got some chicken in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I do not have chicken in my mouth. I'm reading.
Oh.
I'm reading.
Okay.
Wait, go ahead.
Yo, yeah, you right. You're right.
No.
But yeah. So
when we used to hang out, I know.
Yeah, we used to hang out. So we had the single mentality and the single mind, and we thought differently. You know what I'm talking about people and how we felt. I guess when you get older, your mentality change. I think when you get to that point where you want to be with somebody, you want to actually settle down, be in a relationship, you know, your mentality change. It should change. I think it should. I think a lot of people that like a single minded, I don't think sometimes their mentality has changed. I don't think they still stuck in that young stage where it's all about me. But I don't know. I mean, but what do you think? What do you think about the whole growing thing, Michelle? Like when you're growing as a person.
You mean as a single person or a person in a relationship?
I mean, just growing. Period. Like
just growing up.
Yeah, just growing up and discerning things differently when it comes to relationships.
How you used to be. Okay, yeah. Well, when you're younger, you're not really thinking about, settling down like that as much as you are when you're older. Well, some people anyway. But when you get older, your mentality changes and you want to have somebody that's going to be with you, and be there for you. So being in a relationship with someone else, you have to have, I guess, the mentality like, I need to change who I am, change some of my ways, for this person so that, we can, I guess, bond together.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know that when you're in a relationship, you change yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of like sometimes it's for the better. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it's for the better, but sometimes it's not. Like what I said, it depends on what kind of relationship you're in. Some relationships can be actually kind of, they can be actually really toxic. They can change you for a very bad, in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? They can really. You look in the mirror and you won't know who you are. You know. And
then other relationships, you just like uplift each other.
Oh yeah.
And you make one person, the person that you're with, makes you the better person.
Oh yeah. You
make each other better. So. That's
right. That's a good relationship where you two, y'all build off of each other. Nobody's perfect. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. So you're not gonna find the perfect person out there. And
nope.
This is the thing I'm saying. Like some single people, I think a lot of single-minded people don't.
I think they think for themselves.
Yeah, only. Yeah. They think for themselves,
and not about what the other person, wants. It's like, well, I don't want that, so whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if you're single, like single-minded or single, some people have that mentality where I don't need anybody, or it is what it is. That it is what it is mentality. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Kind of just ignorant to the fact that other people might care about them. I think a lot of people go through a lot of bad relationships too, and they judge that and they say, well, everybody's the same. Everybody act the same. I don't been in this relationship, that relationship, and everybody acts the same. Like maybe it's not people in general. It's just the people you choosing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes people don't be choosing people. They just come to them,
Yeah.
Like, back off. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you.
Like it just be like those. Like I'm gonna tell you for a second. When I was on the dating scene, you know what I'm saying?
What's up with the music?
I'm having a flashback.
Oh, okay.
No time to talk. And then okay, that was a fail right there. So I'm gonna hit the prices right sign on myself. Wow. But when I was younger, I almost forgot my damn point. When I was younger, like it was more of I always tend to find all these crazy chicks. You know what I'm talking about? It was these just chicks that just went right in the head. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, Desiree, I am a mess. I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all like my old school music. I wasn't even born when that song came out. I don't know why I'm playing that song. But anyway, okay. It was just a lot of crazy chicks or whatever, and I felt like, or either they were crazy or they wanted money. It was one or the other one. They wanted something from you, or they were crazy and they wanted something from you. And it was always the same thing. And I was like, maybe that's all I attract. Maybe now I could have let that actually make me feel like relationships weren't worth it, and I have this single mentality that I'm just gonna worry about me and just do me or whatever. But I'm kind of a hopeless romantic, so I kind of like being with somebody or showing affection and somebody showing it back. I actually thought it was cool. But
yeah,
some people, like I said, would get hurt and keep that mentality, and then try to see other people having a good relationship, and they try to, they be mad about it. They be all jealous and upset, and you know what I'm saying? And they be trying to poison their relationship because every relationship they've ever been in has been poisoned.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes the relationship advice from a single person is like kind of involuntary. Like sometimes the person that's in a relationship sometimes asks the single person. So, it's like, well, we're going to tell you whatever we're going to tell you. So, I mean, it's involuntary information that we're giving to you. So.
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you ever get advice from a person and they single and they don't know what it is to be in a long-term or a good relationship, I'm like, man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And they be like, man, just fuck it then. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. And you be like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't want advice from a single person, don't ask a single person.
Don't ask a single person. Or, like I said, or they might see you going through something and they might volunteer information and it's going to be some messed up information. Like, Man, whatever, man. You should just be by yourself, man.
Sometimes.
Sometimes people volunteer.
Yeah, sometimes people are. Yeah, because sometimes people are like, well, you should just talk it out, talk with each other, make sure y'all know what's going on, and yeah, that's relationship advice.
That relationship advice right there. Just talk it out.
So it's like some people are gonna give you bad advice, some people aren't gonna give you good advice. Like even people that's married sometimes don't give good advice to other married people.
And that's true because
they're going through things that are what they're going through, so they're gonna tell you stuff about their experiences.
Right. And see,
based off of what they're saying.
But see, here okay, Desiree says, Desiree's commenting, she said, you shouldn't ask a single person anyway, LOL, but never take advice from single people. And see, okay, that's the thing, like I said, I mean, when I say, like, single people, I really mean the, like, single-minded people, too, because some people, you have good advice, and then some people just have, like, really fucked up, like, I don't care about your relationship, and I've never had a good relationship, so why should I tell you anything that's going to help you in your relationship? And they just tell you a bunch of crap, and it just hurts you, your relationship, how you feel about yourself, everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be trying to pour off their negativity on you. They make it...
Yeah.
Like, there's a person I worked with, and he was talking about relationships, and he was like, I'll never be in a relationship again. I just do what I gotta do with him and leave him alone. And you know what I'm saying?
That mentality.
Yeah, that kind of... I just do what I gotta do with him and leave him alone. I don't believe in falling in love and all of that stuff. I'm like... No, you don't take advice from somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying, do what I gotta do and just get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just gonna do me, and I'm just trying to, I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
And then there's the people that are kind of like that, but are like, they'll give you good advice.
Yeah, sometimes people are kind of like
it's
that.
It's like opposite, one or the other. They got to deal with one.
Yeah, they kind of like mixed up. They want to give you some good advice, but then they give you good advice, but he said, or you could just fuck it. They give you good advice, or just leave it alone, whatever. You don't have to deal with it. But it's not like that, man. Okay, that's the way it says, okay, yeah, that's true. So people are stuck in a single-minded frame, and that's true. Some people just stuck like that. They just stuck like Chuck.
Yeah, they just want to just be whatever. It's just me against the world, and that's it.
Yeah, me, myself, and I. What is that? Yeah. Ain't that a song?
Yes, it is. Just me, myself, and
yeah. Just beat myself and that's another fail.
But anywho.
Yeah, it's old school. That's another fail on me. The price is right. Hit another price. Wow. Yes, I hit another Price is Right.
But yeah, it's like some single people do give good advice only if you're like asking, I guess, as a friend or a family member. Sometimes some family members don't give good advice, so I'm not sure. I don't think I would ask if I was married or in a relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Desiree said that was Beyonce, but she also had a song had Me, Myself, and I. But we were talking about the really old 1990 version that Me, Myself, and We'll talk about that one. Not the me, myself, and I. It's all I got in the evening. That's what I found out.
Not Beyonce.
Yeah.
Not Beyonce.
Not B, but that actually goes with what we're talking about too. So hey, it's so controlling, saying that you love me, but you don't. Hey, but yeah, that's actual factuals right there. Well, look, Michelle, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and end this show, okay?
Okie
We're going to end it, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's listening to the show. I appreciate you guys. You guys were awesome. Man, like, that is, like, great. I love the fact that you guys are listening, still listening to the show, 156 episodes in. And I want to say thank you to everybody listening to the show. Thank you, Michelle, for helping me co-host. I appreciate that. And I want to say just thank you to everyone. And love yourself, love your neighbors, stay focused on your dreams. And I and Michelle will talk to you later. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
See ya.